Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. Anyways, I won't even bore you with what I was doing. So, how is everybody? Welcome to my live for readings today. And while I wait to chat, okay, saying it's connected. I get all of these signs, and I'm, of course, new to all of this stuff. Or I'm not as tech savvy as I would like to be. So if I have the same thing that happened last time and I get disconnected or any weird tech stuff happens, I will reschedule the the psychic reading. And if you're here, please say hello so that I know I'm not alone. And ask me a question if you have any questions. I'm going to just do a couple of like businessy things. There's links in my bio to get to my website if you're looking for one-on-one mentorship or a private reading. I also have a membership, a monthly membership where I do group healings. And you can register on my website for everything. Rachel, hello. Yay. The girls must be napping maybe. And I'm so glad that you're here. That makes me really happy. I missed you. What I was going to say, Rachel, if you have actually, I can't see it. Just got done anyway. You just tell them that Auntie Brigid is saying you be good and then give mommy a break. I just want to draw attention to the fact that I believe tomorrow there is a full moon. So if anybody is feeling like things are a little bit crazy or the energy is a lot, there's a full moon. So it's always like the week before and the week after that you get all kinds of fun stuff going on. I'm hearing just ride the storm, just ride the wave. It will pass as everything does, and all will be well. And I want to say that this is actually a full moon. I'm not, I wish I had more astrology training. I don't, but what I'm hearing from Spirit is that to just kind of follow where the energy takes you with this full moon. If there's something that needs to be looked at and released, a little bit of healing, then just follow that. Because what's coming behind it is this new energy of moving forward. And I'm just hearing like little miracles coming for us. Yay, we could all use that. So if anybody has a specific question that they want to ask, I'm just pulling out my cards. Please put it in the chat so I can, or if you're just wanting to have a general message from Spirit. I have 2 decks of cards today that I'm using. One is the Wisdom of Avalon, and the other one by Colette Baron Reed, and the other one is Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. So, and I'm actually first drawn to the Work Your Light. So while I'm waiting to see if anybody wants to ask a specific question or wants some kind of a reading, I'm just going to draw a card for the collective. Let's just see what Spirit has for us today on this beautiful June 10th. Sometimes the cards don't just jump out. Well, one did. That's a perfect one to jump out too. Okay, so 3 cards came out, and the very first one that jumped out, and I love this card, is yes. Just say yes. And I'm drawn to not only the the light above, and that they're in a triangle. This reminds me of the third eye. But everybody, these three women are facing different directions. So it doesn't matter. What I'm getting from this is that it does not matter what direction you're facing. Just say yes. Wherever you are, start to say yes and watch as things unfold. This next one is also a beautiful card, Awakening. And it says underneath, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So I feel like that first step is in saying yes. Yes, I'm open to and ready to receive all of the abundance of wonder that's coming towards me. And then literally you're going to be like floating and integrating the new energy, because there's a lot of new energy that's coming towards us right now. And I want to say this, I mean, I know she's floating here, but this lying down position, sometimes it's really important after we receive this influx of energy to just be. We have to rest so that that new energy can kind of integrate within our bodies. It's almost like the old energy is being pushed out and the new energy is coming in. And then this last card is Align Your Life. And it says, what is not aligned or needs to change? And that's all, again, I feel like it's just in tune, also in line with this new moon this full moon that we have tomorrow. Let's let go and release that which no longer serves us and doesn't fit anymore in our lives. And let's move forward into the new energy that's coming forward. Okay, let me just see Rachel's question. I have really been feeling the shift the last couple of days, and this brings me comfort. That's not just in my head. It is not in your head. It is actually all happening. And everybody's, we're all in different places in our life, in our lives. But just know that wherever you are, whatever you're going through, one, you're not alone, and you're always supported. And you know what, Rachel, I'm actually hearing for you. I'm hearing, please ask for help. Please ask for it, what it is that you're that you are desiring, because I feel like there's a hand that's coming down towards you and wanting to like pull you up into a different timeline, or just show you that you are so supported. Yeah, you have angels that are trying to help you. Trying to help Sarah to get to this live. She's commenting on an old video. All right, so I will do my part and just send her a quick text. And anybody else, if you have a question, please just put it in the chat so that I can try to give you an answer or a little bit of a reading. Sorry, I'm not good at texting and talking at the same time. Okay, let's see if she gets that message and can come join us live here. So I also just did a group healing this weekend on Saturday, and it was very much in line with this of, okay, hold on a second, of this energy to move forward. Hang on. I'm sorry, people. Okay, I sent it to her, and hopefully she'll be able to join us. So there's just this energy of don't be discouraged. So when you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm having to look at this again, or why is this showing up again? It's really not it. Maybe it's just another layer, or I was just explaining to somebody earlier today, it's just maybe there's some sand that was left under the rock that we didn't fully clean up and get rid of, or things. Sometimes we get reminders that, hey, you have worked on this, and are you really going to sit in this new energy and approach things in a new way? And then it quickly, is removed. And I'm also hearing for the collective right now, it's very important to clear ourselves. And so whatever energy it is that you're in all day, when you get home, take a minute to ask spirit to clear the energy off of you, or smudge yourself. Um, and I'm hearing that it's all about intention. So if you don't have smudge in your house and you have incense, or you don't have anything, just place your hands over your solar plexus and ask for everything that has been glommed onto you during the day to be removed. You can also brush yourself down your arms and your torso and your legs to just ask for the energy to be removed. Because remember, you're always connected and you're always supported. And spirit wants you to be clear and to receive that which you're meant to receive. And yeah, we need to get rid of this older energy that's on us, especially those. And I feel like many of us are the light. So when you go out there in the world, then you're like this beacon of light. And so you attract to you other people's energy. So I see Anna saying, well, we're waiting, you'll take a 3-card reading. Well, I was just shuffling and seeing, what was coming out, but I actually got 4 cards. So I'm going to give this to you because it was like, well, for whoever's that energy that's coming, this is definitely for you. So the first card that came out is the Hawk, and the card number is 11. So I feel like, I don't know if you've been seeing 11 or 1111 or 111s, a lot of ones, a lot of 110, 1110, 1010. It's a sign to just keep going forward, keep on the path that you're on. You're entering a gateway and you're on the right path, and the angels and guides are all supporting you. And underneath it, it says omens and messages. So, and I want you to pay attention here. The hawk, the arms, the wings are outstretched, and it's an expansive stretch. So I feel like in some ways you are expanding your own wings and growing in ways that are just becoming known to you, and to pay attention to all of the different messages that you're getting. You are very intuitive and psychic yourself, and do receive messages, and even messages from your loved ones that have passed. The next card is the Sacred Journey Marker, and it's burden. And it's the number 43, which adds up to 7, which is a very spiritual number, a very lucky number. So as I was just saying a minute ago, how maybe sometimes we feel like there's stuff that we've already dealt with that comes up. This makes me feel like just release whatever burdens it is that you're feeling. I'm hearing it's just as simple as saying, I am free of my burdens. I am free of the burdens that were placed on me. I no longer carry these burdens on my path. And that's it. They're gone, which is very beautiful. The next card that came up is, you're getting all these birds, is the Raven, which again is the number 10. So it just goes along with the numbers that you've been seeing. And also 10 is the number for new beginnings and, new new things coming to us. And underneath it says magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. So just see the ways in which everything is coming for you. There's much good and beauty and all the things that you desire coming towards you right now. And I want to say that here, they're like the talons are hanging on and the wings are starting to spread open. So, and I see the mouth open, which makes me feel like the food that is coming that you're looking for, it's here. And now you can fly to go get that. I hope that that makes sense. And then the last card is the frog. And it's the number 14, which adds up to 5, which is all about change. And it says cleaning house and releasing emotional baggage. So clear out. I feel like you need to get rid of clutter and things that are kind of like holding you back. And that release emotional baggage, I feel like it has to do with the card that was the burdens, just releasing that. You have burdens on you that aren't yours to carry. They're like ancestral, and it's really time to let them go and let go. I just heard like let go of old stories that were told to you or that are repeating in your mind. They're not serving you. So I hope that that all made sense for you, Annan. Thank you for asking for the card pull. And anybody else who would like a reading, please just put your question in the chat or just ask for cards. You're welcome. Daughter of Saturn and Selene, welcome. Okay. Do you, I want to ask if you have a specific question or if I should just pull cards for you. I'm feeling like these are the cards. I'm going to use the Wisdom of Avalon cards. I'm going to give you a minute to see if you have a specific question as I shuffle the cards around. General would be great. Okay. So I'm just going to ask, but you're welcome. Whoa, the cards are jumping out. What does Daughter of Saturn and Selene need to know today? What guidance does she need? I know this is definitely your card. So you had quite a number of cards come out. Okay. So you also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So I'm going to show you the cards that came out. The very first card that came out is the owl, the wise owl. And it's card number 13, which is 4. I don't know if you're seeing 4s. Keep on your path, ask for what it is that you want. And the owl is all about, it says underneath it, deception and wisdom. So I feel like there are some truths that are going to be revealed to you. Or perhaps you're maybe seeing, like I just heard, take off the rose-colored glasses. Perhaps you're starting to see something for what it actually is that you did not know. The next card is the horse, which is number 26, which is 8, the number of infinity. And this says, oh, good, I like 100, 100, 100. Yay. Accepting help from another and delegating authority. So, it's very hard for us, especially people who are caretakers. I feel like maybe you're trying to help somebody, or you are a helping person. It's hard then for us to ask for that help for ourselves, and you're being called upon to ask for help, ask for what it is that you want from people, but also from the spirit world to help guide you through whatever this is that you're beginning to see in a different light. And I keep being drawn to delegate authority. give, feeling called out right now. Okay, good. Delegating authority. It's almost like it's time for you to rest a little bit and get other people that are around you to, I'm hearing, do their part. There's been too much put on you. And, 8 is I don't know if I said this is the number for infinity. And what I'm seeing is like repeating cycles, and you're here to break this cycle. The next card is 36 is movement. It's one of the journey markers. So I want you to see this path that leads through the woods, and there's areas of light and areas of shadow. And at the end of the path, there's always light. So keep moving towards that, knowing that everything is going to be all right for you and for your highest good. And I'm also hearing move your body. So wherever it is that you are, if you can get out and move, and if you can't get out because the weather's too humid or hot or whatever's going on, move within your house. Do that there. I'm hearing do something different. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a change to happen. And the next card is perception, number 42. And I really feel like this is in that movement that you're going to do. It's almost like you're shaking something loose, and you'll be able to see things in a different light, like changing the perception that you have of something is what's going to help you the most, because it is not actually what you think it is, which makes me go back to that owl of seeing things in a different light. Almost you're seeing yourself in a different light as well. I want to say that you're capable of much. You're not giving yourself credit for that which you deserve to take credit for. And then the next card is the cat, which, that cat, all about independence and healthy boundaries. And so I'm drawn more to the healthy boundaries for you, because maybe the independence is in your movement and changing your perception, but you need to have those boundaries to ask for what it is that you need. Yeah, and stay positive. All good things are coming, and everything is happening for your highest good. Nothing is happening to you. It's all for your highest good. So I hope that message resonates for you and makes sense. And thank you so much for asking it. Bandana is next. So let me scroll up and see. May I request a message from my spirit guides for my highest good? Also, will I ever be in a cordial relationship with my mother-in-law? So this. Okay. So I'm right away hearing there's so many, the relationship with your mother-in-law is not just about you, it's about her. And so it feels like she feels like not a part of, or that she's I'm trying to find the right words to say this. Like she's had something taken away from her. So instead of gaining a daughter, she has lost a son, if that makes any sense. That's kind of what her energy feels like. And so I'm going to say that what I keep hearing is to work on yourself, to love yourself, to work on your relationship with yourself. And this will strengthen who you are and then you will be able to work with her in a different way. I hope that that makes sense. So yes, and there is always the possibility for change, for things to change. She's very possessive about her son. I can feel that. Like she really feels like she's lost her son instead of gained this wonderful daughter-in-law, because I really feel like, your energy is very, very soft. So just keep being soft, like protect yourself though. Love yourself. And it's funny because the very first card that came out was on the journey markers was love. And I feel like this is self-love. So love yourself, deepen your relationship with yourself, allow her to be whoever she is, give her that grace and space to just be who she is. And it's interesting also that this is number 45, and 9 is, about endings, but that also means new beginnings. So you are closing out this chapter of what I kind of see is like you're looking for her approval. You might not get that approval, so give it to yourself, love yourself, and just allow that to kind of unfold as it's going to, because she has to make some choices, and all you can do is love her son, and hope that she sees that beauty that you both share together. And the next card is the Fire Fairy, and it says creative action and optimism, which makes me feel like that kind of ties in with what I was just saying, like stay optimistic, that there's always a chance that she's going to change. And I feel like over time, she will, once she feels a little bit more secure about her place in the family, like she's not sure anymore where her place is. And then the owl came out for you as well, deception and wisdom. And what I'm hearing is discernment, knowing you're to, know when it's okay to say something, when it's okay to just sit and hold space, like sit there as that wise owl. Don't take anything personally. And then I get the butterfly came out for you. And the butterfly signifies, transformation and beauty, which makes me feel like you really start to recognize who you really are as a person. Yeah, I just feel like such a softness from you. And don't change who you are to fit somebody else's bill of who you should be. Yeah, like maybe she's telling you how to be with her son, but you don't need that advice from her. She's the mom, you're the wife. So stick to who you are, stay as you are, continuing to change and grow within yourself, but not because somebody else says that you need to. I hope that that makes sense for you, and that's helpful for you. I do see her eventually coming around, but she's got to do some of her own changing and growing for that to happen. Oh, good. You just gave me goosebumps. So that means always that the truth is being spoken. So yay, I'm glad. And thank you for joining today. Okay, I think the next person is Rachel. I'd like a reading, please. Potentially starting a business, and I'm struggling with having the patience and the million steps it's going to take us to get there. Looking for guidance, please. So Rachel, I don't even feel like I need to pull the cards because I'm covered in chills. So yes, move forward with starting a business. So those cards that I first drew, I think you were here for that. That first card was yes. And it's so funny because when I drew that card, you were the first person that came into my mind, because I remember you one time saying, I'm going to say yes to everything. And so yes, 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 start a business. Yes, be patient in capital letters. Be patient, because it is going to take some time. And I'm also being shown like, it's important that you actually slow down to take the steps, because you need to read the fine print. You need to make sure, like I'm hearing that you're I don't that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Like cover yourself. Make sure that everything is done slowly, and like you have the business idea, get a business license, like do things slowly. Yeah, I'm so glad that it spoke to you, because I'm telling you, you're the like I was like, oh, this is for Rachel. um, Definitely move forward with what you're doing. Know that you are divinely guided. You are so protected by the spirit world. And of course, your mom steps forward, but Donna steps forward as well. And I know you know her. And so she's also like, I'm hearing, I've got your back. I've got your back. Slow down. And you know what? Donna always used to come to me with patience and capital letters. I used to get so irritated. But again, patience. There's a saying about the slow something or other gets the whatever done. So it's going to happen. Take your time, because there is time, and develop that patience, because you will be rewarded for developing that patience. Right? I'm so excited. I have no idea what this is about, but I hope that that's helpful. But the sign from the spirit world is like, yes, 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 go for it. Go, go. And just a message on the side from mom. She sees everything that you're doing. She's making me emotional. She's super proud of you. And yeah, delights. Like I keep hearing, she's delighted. She is delighted in everything that is happening for you and your family. So I hope that all makes sense for you, and hang in there. Okay, Emily is after Rachel. I feel like we're waiting the whole line. So sorry. I know. Divine timing is not it. Well, and not only is it's not usually our time, but it's never. Divine timing is never our timing. So everything happens though as it's meant to. You've been very, very busy the last year plus, and so again, be patient with yourself. Recognize all that you have done. If you take a little bit of time to see all the changes that you've made within yourself already, then you'll understand better why things have been taking a little bit longer, because you have to be in the right place and in alignment with everything that's coming towards you. So I hope that makes sense. I know you do. We all do, but you miss her the most. Okay, before I get too emotional, I'm going to move on to Emily. Hi, I've been trying to talk to my spirit guide through dowsing rods. Is this reliable, and should I move where it told me to go? I've been asking him about a new career. He told me I would work in Tennessee. What I'm hearing, I mean, I'll draw cards for you, but there's always this deck today. But what I'm hearing is that, again, this divine timing thing. So they might say, yes, you're moving. Like what I'm hearing is one, what is that? 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. So maybe within the year, you are going to be moving. Yes, you can count on the dowsing rods, as long as you make sure that you're, literally just holding them like this, and keep your mind empty. Ask the question from your heart space and just hold the rods without moving. Similar to using a pendulum, right? We have to be in our heart space and not in the mind space to receive that which is for our highest good. Let me just pull a couple of cards for you. Okay. So, oh, you got a whole bunch of journey markers. Okay. So let me just look at the question. So, Emily, I want to say, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you journaling. And I don't know if you are familiar with something called automatic writing, but if you do some form of meditation or just take a couple of minutes to still your mind, breathe down into the heart space, have your paper and pen ready, and just ask, Spirit, what do I need to know for today? And write the message. You'll know when it's from the heart space. Spirit doesn't talk like we do. And if you're up in your head space or in the ego mind, that sounds very different than what we hear from our heart, which is all about love and comfort. So I'm hearing yes to a move when you are ready. Okay, so I'm going to just share with you the cards that came up, because it's almost like that's why I feel like it's possibly that there's a year that that this is going to take, because there's these steps that you need to take. There's like steps that have to take place. But the very first card is the eagle, and it's the number 9, which is again endings, which means that new beginnings are coming. But you've got this, like, you have some tidying up to do of wherever it is that you've been and where you are in order to move forward. And this says spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So I also see like the talons holding on to the branch, and the wings are down. So I feel like you're trying to get the message. You're trying to hear what's the right action for you to take. And again, just do that thing where you get down into that heart space and you're connected into the angelic realm and into the spirit word. I feel like you're very intuitive and so trust the messages that you're getting. And oh yes, I always tell myself try it. Oh yeah, definitely do the automatic writing, because the messages are going to come clearly, and I feel like there's somebody specifically who would like to communicate with you. The next card is forgiveness. So I'm going to show you all of the journey markers, because there's 4 cards of them. There's forgiveness, fear, movement, funny, and restriction. So that's what I feel like you're on, this like this closing out cycle of stuff that you've been through. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Hawaiian prayer of forgiveness. I'm not even going to try to say the word properly that it is. So, but look up that prayer. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I add on there, thank you for the lessons. Blank, you are free and I am free. Yeah, I feel like there's not only forgiveness of somebody else, but forgiveness within, which is always harder to forgive ourselves than to forgive others. And if you stay in your heart space, you will not be in fear. We don't want to make decisions based in our this ego mind up here, because this can be full of fear and lack, and you're not good enough, and you're not going to ever receive what it is that you deserve and what it is that you want. But you are. It's all coming for you. So tell fear to go live somewhere else, because that you don't have any room within you for fear. And again, then the movement card, but for you I feel like it's an actual move. Like I think it was you that asked about making a move. Yeah, there's a move coming up in on your path in the future. But so what I say, in all these cards are the same with these, roots that stick out. So you're like cleaning up your roots. Ask Archangel Michael to come and help cut cords of the past that have been holding you back, so that when you make your move, you take off, right? Buckle up, buttercup. That's the saying that I always hear, for a rapid movement forward. And then also the card of restriction. So all of these things need to take place so that you are not restricting yourself, and you can move forward to all that it is that you desire. And it's interesting because the movement card is number 36, which adds up to 9, which is the same as the eagle, which is 9. So you're closing out cycles. Just do some of that sometimes difficult inner work that we need to do to help you move through that stuff so that you can move on. And this is not the plug for myself, but I do speak light language. I do things on Instagram and on here for healings. I do one-on-one healings as well. I also have a group healing, but I feel like light language might help you to move through some of this stuff that that Spirit is talking about. And oh, good. I'm glad that was that was helpful. Okay. Tawny is next. Hi, I'm great friends with. Lucky you. We're all lucky to know Rachel. I'm struggling so much lately with my dad and his illness. I'm constantly searching for guidance and support and wondering how to navigate these feelings. Well, first of all, I'm sad. I'm sorry for, the struggle that you're going through. It's never easy when our parents are sick. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just reading what the other stuff that that you're writing here, Tawny. So you need some protection. I want you to see yourself. This is something that's come up recently, to be in the eye of the storm. You are the eye, which is the calmest place to be in the storm. So you are that calm, and everything else is swirling out around you. And this is Spirit just keeping everything at bay around you so that you can remain calm. And all of that, what I'm hearing is craziness, is like pushed out away from you so that you are not taking that into your body. This is why you're feeling restless, because you're not, what I'm hearing is you're not living your life, and you're exhausted because all of this outside energy is coming into you. So you must protect yourself from that energy coming into you so that you can rest. You deserve to rest. I don't even need the cards for you. So I'm also hearing for you that the reason that your father is sick has nothing to do with you, and that he came in here with his own contract and his own life to live, and he's made his own choices, which perhaps you probably would not have made the choices that he's made. So don't take on his burdens. Hold the space for him so that he has the opportunity to heal if he wants to, or to make whatever choices he's going to make. There's nothing that you can do to change the course for him. As difficult as that is, we always want, our loved ones, especially our parents and our family, to do what we think is the right thing. But again, they have their own lives that they're here to live. So the message for you in all of that is to not take on that which is not yours, that which is not real for you. It's real for him, but it's not for you. So I hope that makes sense, Tawny, that just really please protect yourself when you go out and when you visit him. And also please, When you come home, clear yourself either, I don't know if you heard earlier, either with smudge and sage or Palo Santo or incense or whatever you have, or just putting your hands over your solar plexus and asking for everything that is stuck on you to be removed, everything that is not yours to be removed. I feel like you're very, very sensitive and very intuitive. And so again, things are, you know, they're almost like, it's almost like you have some cracks. And so that energy of others is coming into you. So, yeah, sometimes being around him really hurts and feels heavy. Yeah, his energy is very, very heavy, but that is not your fault. You did not make the choices. You did not lay down the path that he laid down for himself. All you can do is love him without judgment and hold space for him and take care of yourself. It's most important that you take care of yourself. Use that boundary. Sometimes we have to say no to somebody else because we're saying yes to ourselves, and it's required. It's like a requirement for this lifetime to take care of ourselves. So, and I just saw actually a bird with the wings outstretched. You're going to go from feeling like this to opening up and stretching your wings and being able to fly off. So just keep the heart chakra open. Don't shut down. When you start to feel like you want to restrict, take a slow, deep breath and expand your heart, because restriction just stops you from reaching where you want to reach and from being who you really are. Yeah, boundaries are always, when we aren't taught about how to have boundaries, it's really hard to make them for ourselves. And we tend to let people walk all over us, and that's not what you're here for. So take really good care of yourself. If that means that you stay home and you don't go visit because you need to have some time for yourself, that's okay too. And I just saw also water would be helpful for you, taking a shower, or I literally see a waterfall. I don't know if you have a waterfall anywhere near you, but definitely you need some clearing. Yeah, and I think that Annan just put in there, yeah, I'm doing a mini energy healing on Instagram, and I also have on Instagram some energy healings that I've done. So use your intuition for which one you're drawn to, but there's probably one on there to help with clearing. Kathleen Doyle is my mom, and I'm sure she's wondering if her late wife is with her and guiding her. Okay, I didn't even see. Oh, I see a hello. Okay, is that okay? So, and I don't know if there's somebody else, but I'm gonna just answer, because as soon as you said that, what I have chills all up and down my arms and in my back, which means that yes, she does not leave her side. She actually stands behind. So Kathleen, I'm speaking to you. I'm feeling like she's standing behind you and embracing you. So she's like hugging you, but she's also pulling her hands back a little bit and pushing you forward. She's pushing you forward. She does not want you to stop living your life for her or for any other reason. There is much beauty ahead for you. And so she wants you to keep moving forward. Yeah. Oh my gosh, is she good? So I'm glad that you can feel it, because she's like pushing me forward like this, and I'm having to be like, stop it. I don't want to have my face in the screen like that. So just keep taking the steps. And she's showing me that you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? Or how am I supposed to do it? It doesn't matter. All you have to do is pick up your foot and take the step. The land will be there that you will be standing on, and she will also be holding you up. So don't worry about the detail of it. Just keep moving forward, because she will be bringing to you everything that you're going to need. She's showing me like she can help you in ways from where she is now that she could not help you when she was here. She can sense her often, but she dreams bad dreams of her. I believe that those bad dreams are only because you're in fear, and maybe she didn't pass in a very calm way. That's kind of what she's showing me. There was a struggle. Do not remember her in that way. Ask for these bad dreams to go away and just to be given the signs that that you're meant to have. Yeah, I feel like it's all coming from fear. So when you go to sleep at night, ask for a healing and for only love energy to come towards you. You're welcome to both of you. You're always surrounded. So don't just know that you're always surrounded by her. And so when you say, I just don't know what happened, that's what I mean. Stay out of the fear, Kathleen. She doesn't matter how she left. What matters is where she is now. And I'm covered in chills. She's good. She's happy. And she wants to assist you from where she is. Let go of the stories that you're telling yourself. Let go of all of the fear. And you're very welcome. And yay, Vandana, I'm so happy that you found this live today too. I'm happy that everybody that is here came. And again, you can find me on Instagram, and I have healings on there. I have them on here on YouTube as well. I have a membership where I do 2 group healings a month on Zoom. And whether or not you can make it, everybody gets it emailed to them, and you can listen to it as often as you need to. When you receive the channel light language, it just helps clear our chakra system and remove old patterns that no longer serve us. Everything's on my website. Super easy to find me, brigidross.com, and you can register for anything there. And thank you, Annan, for putting all that stuff up there. Was there any other? I just heard no. Was there any other question? But I'm just hearing from Spirit. I think that I answered all of the questions, Annan. Let me know if I missed anybody. And again, if anybody wants more of an in-depth reading, you can book one on my website. Or you can also email me if there's not an appointment available, because I don't have very many open ones. So just email me and we can figure something out. Can you please answer my second question? I'm going to scroll up and see if I see it, because I have a few minutes left. Is it about your son? Can I ask another question? Glad my son's preparing for any ET entrance exams for medical entrance in India. What are his chances? Is it something that, what I'm hearing is it something that he really wants? Let me pull a card for him. I'm not familiar with an EET, or if I am, I just don't know it by how you're putting it there. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So I'm going to go scroll back down, see if you put something else at the time. Okay. So the first thing, actually, the first card that came for him is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Because I feel like he's not 100% sure himself of what he wants. I don't know if that fits or not, but I feel like he needs to go deep within. Oh, yes, he really wants. Okay. So it's a big exam. So maybe there's fear around taking that exam. And I'm hearing patience, study, practice, don't push, and just allow. It's about timing. It's about divine timing. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So that's why I feel like he's in a place of fear, and he needs to lean more into his heart space that this is what he really wants. Then do you see this person up here walking on this zigzaggy path through water, sand, all different climates? He will get to what it is that he wants to do. He's got to lean into his heart space and into trust, not coming from fear, excuse me. And then when I looked at the bottom of the deck, it was the Age of Light, which says you've been training for this for lifetimes. So it makes me feel, especially, if he wants to go into medicine, I kind of feel like this represents is it the credenza or whatever that spiral thing is. So yeah, this is not the first time for him. This has come from other lifetimes and his past lives of being a healer. And maybe that's the question, is how does he want to move forward with being a healer? So trust. I just keep hearing over and over in capital letters, trust, 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 trust. So yeah, he has that fear, not very confident, right? Keep studying. Don't sit for the exam until you are ready. He must be ready, which means he's not in fear and he's in this trust place. He's going to feel it in his heart that this is what he's been, like, literally, you've been training for this for lifetimes. And it's his choice whether he does it in this lifetime or not. So I hope that makes sense and is helpful in guiding him. You can actually send him here to listen to the last few minutes of this so he can get the message himself. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today. I really appreciate it. I know I'm going to be back on here. I just don't know when. But again, I have a page on my website that says about when I am going to be on here live. So please look on there so that you can join me. And I really appreciate everybody that joined me live. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day and happy full moon tomorrow. Bye.